Hello and welcome to the goenn videocast. I am your hostess, goenn. That's my name on Ravelry and on most social media, Instagram. Today is Sunday, March 20th, and I have to do the math in my head because 3 days ago it was St. Patrick's Day. So that's how I figure out what day it is, but that's nothing unusual to figure out my age. I have to think, well, what year is it this year? What year was I born? How many? Oh, my word. I don't know if I know how to count that high. So anyway, I really enjoyed doing my imitation, of course, poor imitation of the way MsJENNdolife, that's ms.cendolife. She does videos on YouTube, and I just love them. I know she's pregnant, and so when I was watching the last episode, I thought to myself, what am I going to do when she's out with the baby? Surely she can put the baby down for a little while and make me a video. Heaven forbid I should go a week without MsJENNdolife, because I love her videos. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do my Color Crush. I'm going to do, and I'm kind of calling it the MsJENNdolife. Haha, get it? Jen, go Jen. Ha. So I'm going to do that. First, I'm going to take a look at my traveler's notebook. This isn't going to be a really long video, I don't think. So, but you can pull up a chair, get you something to drink, a cup of tea, or some soda. And I'm just going to briefly go through this. This is a Foxy Fix Faux Midori, Faux Bonichi. I've had it now since June, and I love it. It's kind of like an extension of myself. When I go to go outside, leave the house for any reason, I've got my phone and my Foxy Fix. Mainly, this is my journal, and so I don't want to be caught out without a journal. Heaven forbid. I can make lists, and I can write about my feelings, all that good stuff. I'm keeping up with my classes and everything in the Harry Potter House Cup knitting and crochet group on Ravelry. If you need a little bit of a push to get things finished or get things started, to maybe think outside the box, the Harry Potter Knitting and Crochet group is a great place for that. I am kind of obsessive, so I have to always try to do the 6 classes every month, but you only have to do 1 to maintain your sorting privileges, and I have to make sure that I stay in the Ravenclaw, House Ravenclaw, because that is definitely where my brain lives. I'm a Ravenclaw, 100%. Anyway, this is my habit tracker for the month of March. I'm doing pretty well. I can't make myself go to bed at a reasonable hour on the weekends. I just can't. I need to, but I can't. I haven't done any crafting since I finished my mega session last weekend of getting all of the motifs in my flower modern blanket of flowers. The pattern is by Julie Yeager, Y-E-A-G-E-R, on Ravelry. So I finished joining them last weekend, and I just took a week off. But I have been making some stitch markers for my Etsy shop, so that's a good thing. Okay, here we are. This was last week, and I also had Monday off, and I really just didn't do anything much. I just enjoyed myself on on Monday, I did finish joining everything, and I got to pick up my grandson from school, and that was neat. So we got to spend some hours together and kind of catch up. And that was back when he was younger. We would go to the movies a lot, at least once a month. But he's older now and not as interested in going to the movies with Grammy as he used to be. But he is the reason that I do this video cast, because I was complaining and whining to him one day that I really wished I could do it because I admire the people that do so much. And he said, well, why don't you? And I said, well, I don't know. Maybe nobody will watch it. And he said, so? And I said, well, I don't have another excuse. And so here I am a year later, thanks to him. So he is my inspiration. I felt so overwhelmed this week with things to do, to get the Etsy shop ready, to get all my to-do lists done, that I made 2 of my bullet journal lists. One for the shop, which is Stitchy Markers on Etsy. Stitchy Markers. I've just got one thing posted right now, but I've got more to upload. And I've really gotten in a groove with it and feel really happy about it. So official launch day is, I think, this Friday, Good Friday. I thought that was an auspicious day to start a new venture. Well, I mean, I've already got the shop open, but there's only one set of stitch markers there. And I'm making stitch markers which are removable. So they are for crocheters, especially knitters also. And I'm having a good time making them as pretty as I can. And every time I make one, I think of 2 ways I could have made it different. So 2 different kinds. So I'm so much enjoying that. Tangent, sorry. So here is my not stitchy marker list. And there was my stitchy marker list. So just tons of stuff. But I have gotten things marked off the list. I got to see my parents for the first time. They spend a while in Florida in the winter. So Wednesday night I got to see them and get hugs. So that was a wonderful, wonderful thing. I miss my parents. I'm very thankful to have them. Okay. And so by last night, I was able to condense my 2 previous lists into this one. And I did keep the stitchy marker separate from my regular bullet journal list, just because in my mind, they're separated. And that's the main reason. So that takes us to today. I love blank pages. I love them. I love the way they feel. I love the way they smell. And then it's just up to me what I'm going to do to make them beautiful. So that's my journal. Here is my March Listers Got a List challenge from the Reset Girl on Facebook, or I think you can find her if you just Google Reset Girl or Listers Got a List. A lot of people post their pages on Instagram and Facebook, so you can look for the hashtag Listers Got a List. And I just have the best time with that. It always makes me think. So I've got from January 1st all the way to date in this one book. And sometimes I just list 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I really think about it and make pictures and whatever, but they always make me think. And I feel that the more you examine your life, the more you learn about yourself. So it's always a good thing. I was going to say, even when it makes you uncomfortable, but especially when it makes you uncomfortable, when the question maybe brings up something that maybe you don't like about yourself, or that you want to change. That's the prompt for yesterday, I believe, was what would you change or habits you'd like to break. For one, I drink diet sodas, and I know I should give them up, but I don't smoke and I don't drink anymore. So it's like I've given up enough vices, you know. I just can't have one left. I mean, besides being obsessed with my planner and crafts and not going to work. All right, okay. So I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to do the little MsJENNdolife for my week in the Color Crush, and then I'll talk to you about that. Oh, and the dog wants something too. Okay. Okay, welcome back. That was fun. I know it was for me. Probably, I hope you enjoyed it. So this is my week last week, and it truly, I do enjoy doing it the ms.cendolife way, because my journal records more than just what I did. It records my feelings, my thoughts, and all of that good stuff. So this was my week last week, and it was a good week. I was very busy. So and now, of course, here's next week, all nice and blank and ready for me to fill up. So I don't have anything else. That is my Color Crush from Webster's Pages Color Crush 3-ring binder in the personal size. Thank you for spending a little time with me today. I appreciate it. I hope that you will like, give me a thumbs up, or subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate that too. If there's anything you'd like to see, leave a comment below, or either message me on Ravelry, where I am goenn, gojenn, or on Instagram, where I hope you follow me. I love seeing the things people do in their planners, with their knitting and crochet. That just truly makes me happy. So do the follow thing, and then I'll follow you back. So that's all I have for this week. As always, I wish you a week filled with love and laughter.